What's going on, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to be talking about my experience of getting my hair surgery here in Istanbul, Turkey with Dr. Serkan. So I'm going to talk about the process, how I did it from the beginning to the end. Obviously I barely got it like a few days ago, so I still got a long time to go, but I'm going to be telling you like what I went through and what to expect. So if this is your first time, like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So anyways, I messaged the clinic on Instagram. I got the WhatsApp, and then when I got the WhatsApp, one of the assistants was able to tell me like what scheduled, like what time frame do they have available for appointments. And so you first have to get an itinerary going to Istanbul, and you have to show them your passport as well. So you show them a picture of your passport, or you send them a picture of your passport and itinerary saying that you're going to go to Istanbul. Then they could go through the process of reserving your appointment. So let's say you have like maybe like a couple of days off in a certain month, maybe like a month or 2 months out, and then you could do that there. You could talk to the secretary there, and she pencils you in. So once you get your appointment set up, they're gonna give you like an estimate. You're gonna have to be sending them pictures of your hair from the front, from the sides, and from the back, and from the top, so they can like give, like, obviously they're gonna do a consultation when you get there, but they give you like an estimate. They're gonna tell you like which method they're gonna use. They have the DHI method, and then have the other one, the FUE method. And so I think the FUE method is 2,500 euros. That was the one I was supposed to do at first, and then the other one's 3,100 euros, I believe, if I'm correct. And so I got to Istanbul, and they pick you up. You know, they're gonna message you a few days before you get there, and then they're gonna have a sign, and then you go. They send you like a picture, like what number to be waiting by, and so there's somebody that picks you up, a shuttle, when you get there to the airport or whatever. And so when you get there, they take you to the hotel, depending on what time you land. The first day, I didn't do anything. I landed late. I landed like around 6 p.m. and so everything's already like shutting down by the office or whatever. But in the morning, you know, they came and they picked me up, and so I did the consultation with Dr. Serkan, and he said I needed 4,000 grafts. So I was like, okay. And he recommended the other method, the DHI method, the one I got. And so that one was 3,400. That was a little bit more, you know, but this package, by the way, I should have mentioned it in the beginning, it includes 3 nights at a hotel, a really nice hotel, and transportation to and from the airport and to the clinic as well. So you don't have to worry about getting an Uber to leaving the airport, or going to the airport, or getting an Uber, going to the clinic, or nothing like that. So when you first get there, you have the consultation with the doctor, and after you have the consultation with the doctor, you go and you pay like whatever amount they tell you. And so once you do that, you go and you get a blood test, like that's done right there. It's a hepatitis blood test and HIV test, and it's like you get the results right away. And so after that, they take you to, because I believe they do it there and not, they have like the hospital, and I went to go do it at the hospital. So a shuttle van picks you up, and there's a lot of people that are getting the hair surgery. Like when I got there, man, I thought maybe it was gonna be maybe a few people. Like the office was full of people. Like literally, like even at the hotel, you see people like with the band-aids and everything. So don't think that you're gonna be the only person. It's a lot of people doing it. And so I went to the hospital, and they started, telling me like what was going to happen, the process and everything. And so when you first get there, they cut your hair off or whatever, and also they needed to get hair from my beard, but that just depends how many like grafts you're gonna use. Like obviously, like if you're gonna use a certain amount, the doctor recommends, they're probably gonna take away from your beard. And so they trimmed my shaved my beard or whatever. I had a big beard, by the way, and they took it away. They trimmed it down. And so they take your hair first. That's the first thing they do. And then they tell you to eat something, like they give you like a quick snack, like nothing big or nothing like that, just because you're going to be there for a few hours. Like the operation's around 4 to 7 hours. Mine, I think, was like maybe 5, 6. But so they give you some, I think it was painkillers or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure what it was. And then they sit you down in the operating room, and they start giving you pain injections. Like they give me one right here because they're taking obviously hair from right here, and then right here, and then right here. And so you wait a little while, and then till the anesthetic starts to kick in, so it numbs the pain, or kills the pain actually. And so from there, you lay down on your back at first. That's what on the front at first, and that's when they start putting the hair in. That was the first thing they did to me at first, and like I ended up like racking out. Like I was so tired, so I ended up sleeping through almost, I would say about maybe like more than half of it, like 70%. Like I think I woke up maybe like the last hour and a half or something, but I was asleep, snoring and everything. Like that's like, I don't know, everybody's pain tolerance is different, so I'm not gonna say, oh, it's not painful, and then somebody else is like, because like, you know, like I met a guy that was like, you know, at the hotel, and he said it was painful for him. And so I was a little bit worried, and I met another guy that said it wasn't painful. And so everybody's different. Everybody's pain tolerance is different. I didn't feel nothing. Like I said, I fell asleep. I literally fell asleep, and I was snoring and everything. And then when I woke up, I only woke up because they told me I had to turn around. So I was still asleep. I was racked out. And I just turned around, and then they gave me another snack again. It was a little fruit juice and a little bread or something like that. And then they put the needles again in your head right here, again, to numb the pain again. And so this second time around, when I was like laying on my back, I didn't feel pain, but it's more like a annoyance, like something that's like, it's kind of like almost like an annoying pain, not real painful that it bothers you, like, oh, it hurts, but it's like kind of like maybe like how can I describe it? Maybe like a mosquito, you know, taking your blood or something like that, just like a needle prick or something. Like it wasn't something like, oh, it bothers you or nothing, but it was just like annoying or whatever. So I guess like towards the last hour and a half of the operation, I fucking, I could say that it was a little bit annoying. Like, you know, I just wanted to be done with. And so after the operation's done, like I said, everybody's different. You could be a few hours, you could be 7 hours. It just depends how much grafts they're putting on you. Mine was almost like close to, I would say almost like short of 4,000. It was about 3,800. It's a lot. And so with me, they ended up putting in 300 grafts. They took most of it from my back here, and then some from right here, and they put right here in the front area, and they put a little bit in the crown back area. And so after I was done, they took me to the mess hall or whatever, and I got like a full meal, and they give you the medications right afterwards. You have somebody, like, you have an assistant with you at all times. That's something I should say. Like, you have somebody that speaks English that's gonna help you, you know, whatever. Like, ask you, like, are you okay? Also, when you're getting it done, they're always like asking you if you're all right, or like if you feel any pain or something like that. They're constantly making sure you're all right. So when I sat down, I ate the food, I took my medication. They're gonna give you prescriptions of certain drugs that you have to take. It's about a few boxes or whatever, and you know, you take it like as they describe it, like, you know, once in the morning after you eat, once at night. They also give you like pain medication and stuff like that. So the lady tells you that. Also, they're gonna band-aid your head, like after you're done. They band-aid your head, like they cover it all up in the back head, you know. And then the next day you come, they pick you up again from the hotel, and then they cut it off. They also give you a laser treatment, which is about 15-20 minutes, I believe. It's supposed to be good for your hair. So I did the laser treatment for about 15-20 minutes. They put a band-aid over here, and like, you're not supposed to take it off for 3 days. So after, obviously I got it like a couple of days ago, you know, but it's supposed to reduce the swelling from getting into your face. So after 3 days, you take it off by cutting it. And after the third day, they give you like shampoos. They give you this right here. So, right there. One's a lotion and one's in shampoo. Well, two of them are shampoos and one's a lotion. And so the way it works is like after the third day of the operation, you have to put the lotion on your hair gently. They give you like a video, and they give you everything. They show you how to do it or whatever. Even on their website, there's like a video demonstration. You have to do it like real gently. And you have to be really careful, you know, because, you know, you don't want the grass falling off. So there's no rubbing or anything like that. It's just real gently tapping. And you put enough lotion on it. You leave the lotion on there for like 1 hour. And after 1 hour, you put the soap on, and then you rinse it off or whatever. But it's important to know that you're not going to take like a hot shower for like a whole month. Like no high pressure water or anything like that. I use like, you know, the sink or whatever, and I use like, you know, a bottle, water bottle or whatever, and I put like gently like a little bit warm water, not too hot, not too cold, on the forehead or whatever right here, and then on the back of the crown. And so I did that, you know, and make sure you don't put too much lotion, because then it's gonna like stick. But even if it does, like, They tell you in the instructions, just don't worry about it, just like, you're gonna learn as you go. But you're supposed to put the lotion on for, I think, maybe like 14 days until the scabs start to like come off. They're supposed to come off a little bit sooner. But they give you like good instructions. They're gonna tell you like everything, like, you're just gonna have something called shock hair loss after like the first 2 months, where the hair starts to fall off. And everybody's different. I saw one guy's video where he said his hair didn't fall off at all. So everybody's different. Everybody's genes is different. So they also tell you like you can't wear a hat or whatever. Or they give you a hat, but no baseball hats for at least 1 week. They tell you not to trim your beard for like at least a month, or not shave it. Not shave it for at least a month. You could trim it after, I believe like 2 weeks, but with like a number 1. And obviously, like, they tell you like no razors for almost like, I believe, 6 months. Like no razors or nothing. Like you could cut your hair after a month, but with scissors, But like right here, nothing like on top. So you have to be really careful with your hair. You don't want to knock it down. You don't want to bump your hair. No exercises. I think the guy told me I should just wait at least a month before I start doing any cardio or any heavy lifting or anything like that. They tell you to avoid swimming for a month as well. No sauna. No hot, avoid the sun for at least 2 months, and you do go out or whatever, depending on, maybe like you have a job that's like, requires you to be outside, to wear protection on your head for at least 2 months. And so that's something that's very important. You're gonna have to take care of your hair really good. I mean you came all the way to Istanbul, you paid all this money, so it's important to like take care of your hair. They also tell you like no alcohol for like 2 weeks, but everybody's different, like some people don't care, they might start drinking right away, And with me, I just decided not to drink alcohol for a few months, and like I have no issue. I started a new diet, and I start working out maybe like in about 3 weeks from now, when I can start exercising. And so I'm not gonna cut my hair anyways on the sides or nothing. I want to just let my hair grow for a good maybe 4 or 6 months and see what the results are. They say that it usually takes about 4 to 6 months for you to see it hard. The crown area right here in the back, or whatever, it takes a long time. It takes about 18 months in total for it to like really grow out. But the front takes about 6 months, and then maybe a full year for it to like fully get hard or whatever. So I want to be doing like reviews on my hair like as the months go by. I'll probably do one maybe like in a couple of months from now, probably maybe when I get close to like maybe like 6 months, or maybe even the 3rd month, just to see if the hair did fall off or whatever. But I have a strict diet now, so I'm hoping that with the nutritious food that I'm eating, water, drinking, no alcohol, sleeping right, 8 hours a day, I'm hoping that I'm able to like, keep the hair and it doesn't fall off. What you can see right here. But you do have like redness right here, like the scabs or whatever. That's what the lotion is for, that they give you. So eventually like falls off after like 2 weeks. And I think they tell you like if they don't fall off after 2 weeks for you to call them or whatever. But I highly recommend Dr. Serkan. The operation was very smooth. I was like really nervous about it at first, like I guess like one guy told me that it was painful, and I was like but to me, it wasn't painful for me at all. And maybe like you have some itching maybe after the 3rd day. It's annoying, like I said, it's more like annoying thing, like not painful. And like so to me, if anything, it's just an annoyance or whatever, and you have to be really careful with your hair. But I'm really like good with the results that came in. And like I said, I'm going to be doing another video in about maybe 3 or 4 months, and then 6 months for sure, and then 1 year to show y'all guys. But I highly recommend to come over here in Istanbul to get it done here. Just like known for the best hair surgeons in the world. But I'm actually staying here longer. I'm not going to like just go home like after 3 days. I'm planning to stay here for like a month. I was supposed to travel around, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just stay put and relax for at least like the first 30 days here in Istanbul. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was like helps y'all out. If you have any doubts or whatever, like leave some comments. I'll try to answer the questions the best to my ability or whatever. And until next time, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like the chat and like the video. And until next time, guys, take care.